um, there you are, Slerf. Look at Slerf. What the hell? So if Slerf is pumping, then I'm not worried about Bitcoin. I do want Slerf to make a higher high here. Slerf is like the early warning system for Bitcoin. So if you see Slerf doing well, then you shouldn't be worried about crypto or Bitcoin. And if you see Slerf dumping, then you should be really panicking. And what I can see here in Slerf is that we're let me have a look at the volume is. We're above the range point of control. Let me just update that and see what's going on here. We haven't really respected the range point of control at all. It hasn't moved, it hasn't shifted. We're above it again. And you want to be above the range point of control. You want to be above the, you never want to be underneath the point of control. You always want to be above it. And you can clearly see that we're finding resistance here. It looks to me like an inverse head and shoulders forming, or some sort of flat top triangle with higher lows. Doesn't really matter because they're both bullish ideas. And I've got a position in Slerf. I should have taken it from much lower, but you know, it's better late than not. I just wanted to see the price get back above the point of control. I didn't want to get stopped out because of some whales selling. You know, I didn't like that. I've said that before. And you see the way the price is closed above this daily level. You see that? There's a daily level on the 12-hour time frame. We've closed above it. So we're finding a lot of strength in the price action on Slerf. I think that's a reflection of Bitcoin. So I don't think Bitcoin is weak. If you see Slerf doing well, then I think that gives me confidence in the rest of the market. And I have a reason for that. And basically Slerf seems to be preempting the market by half an hour to an hour. Yeah, for some reason, you've got some very smart people trading this, smarter than me. It doesn't take much. And they know what's going on with Bitcoin and they're trading this very well. And so naturally, if they're bullish and they're buying and they're pumping this, it means that they have confidence in the rest of the crypto market and Bitcoin. Yeah. And if they start selling it and dumping it, then they're losing confidence in the rest of the market. So what I'm seeing is that people are utilizing this token as like a leveraging Bitcoin on steroids. Yeah, that's what it is. And so obviously it's very difficult to trade this on its own without the context of Bitcoin and the rest of the market. So if you see that this is creating bullishness and is looking bullish, that's kind of what you want to see. That gives you confidence in everything else. It's very different. This token is very different to other tokens. Other tokens, they got other projects and they've got their loyal communities. Here, you've got massive whales who are just manipulating the market to make a crap load of money, and we little fish, we're just trying to catch a few plankton. Excuse me. But at the moment, it looks quite good. Like we're above the range point of control. We're above this daily level. We're creating some kind of bullish structure, whether it's some kind of flat top triangle or whether it's some kind of inverse head and shoulders. It doesn't really matter. I think if we do break up, then we'll probably move to these higher levels very quickly, just simply because if you look at this volume profile, most of the volume is now underneath us. Yeah, you see that? That's kind of what you want to see. It means that not many these people aren't under pressure to sell, they're not underwater, and it also means that because there's low volume, we could probably rise up to that level very quickly. I think that would be a really good level to take profit at about 63 cents if anyone's interested. And actually we'll probably find resistance at about 59 cents first. Yeah, so just bear that in mind, just based on volume, nodes, and based on this green candle here, which is going to act as some kind of order block. So as the price does go up fast, that's probably the area where the price will probably resist first. And then just be aware that if we do move up fast, yeah, and we do find resistance there, it's also quite possible that we move down fast just to fill the gaps created in the impulse, and also for a back test of this neckline. Yeah, so just bear that in mind. If don't just think that we're going to go to the moon, because we still have trap liquidity and we still have order blocks and we still have levels to clear. Right, it's not going to be straightforward until we get into price discovery. Then it's going to be a lot more straightforward, because then it will just be pumpy. And so definitely hedge or take profit, and don't just, because in the same way that we go up, it's also easy to come back down. This, you know, and this token has shown us that no one is safe. So if you feel comfortable, safe in this token, then you shouldn't be. Yeah, you should never feel safe with this token, because at any point in time there's whales ready to dump on you. Yeah, whenever they feel ready to do that, and they've shown it before in this down move. This is whale manipulation, dump, liquidation. They repositioned at the lows, and now they're pushing the price up. There's no reason why they can't do that exact same behavior again, and liquidate everyone here, take the price. They could do that, you know, why not? It's very profitable for whoever's doing this to continue doing this. This is actually, they'll make more money doing this for the duration of the bull market than if the price goes up, because for them this is like printing free money. So just bear that in mind. It's very important that people protect themselves, and we're going to come back into this order block here. We're going to come back into a potential SR flip, maybe somewhere here, I don't know where exactly, roughly here. And if we do pump into that area, definitely protect yourself by taking profit or hedging. Okay, so that's something to bear in mind. I think it's looking really good. I have a position in Slerf, and I'm following the market structure very closely, very differently. I'm looking at this very differently to before. You see, look, it's very easy for the price to go up and to come back down. Did we make a high? Nope, we didn't even make a high, did we? Let me have a look. Did we take out that high? Yeah, just. Okay, so that's a higher high. It's good to see higher highs, but it's also, technically it's good to see, but it's also, it means that this is the higher low. Here you see this 5-minute time frame candle, that's a higher low. Oh wait, is it? Yeah, that's the higher low, higher highs. That's the higher high on the hourly, or is it the hourly, 4 hourly? Let me have a look. Oh, it's quite messy, huh? Actually, we haven't made a higher high. That's the higher high to beat up there. So we still have one more high to take out there. See that? So everything until here is just range bound. On the 4 hour, which is the one that I'm interested in, are we taking out these highs? Let me have a look. It's the same place. Haven't taken it out. Anyway, it doesn't matter. This is how it went down. You made a lower low, lower high, low lows, higher high, higher low. Higher high, higher low, higher high. We haven't taken out that high. So actually, you know, and you have to be aware that the higher low right now is all the way down at, it's still all the way down at 3.34 cents. Yeah, on the 4 hour time frame. We haven't actually taken out that high yet. to create a higher high. And then if you do, you'll have a higher low. Okay, so we're still kind of just consolidating here. It's good that we are, though. We're above the daily level that was offering us resistance. And we just have to kind of just keep on attacking the highs. And that's got everything to do with Bitcoin. But what I've noticed is that whenever Slerf is doing well, it means Bitcoin is also okay. Yeah. The minute Slerf starts struggling, then that has a much greater ramification on the wider market. Yeah. So Slerf is a little bit like a gauge of sentiment of crypto at the moment. I'm using it like that. You see, like we've tested this daily level one more time. We've liquidated the early longs on that first swing fail or that first test. We're back into the mini value area. So, you know, Bitcoin is actually doing what we want it to do. It's just coming back to test this daily level, this back tested daily level, which is an SR flip. And that's having a positive reflection on the rest of the market. If Slerf starts misbehaving and starts performing badly, then I'm going to start getting worried about the whole of crypto, right? So I am using Slerf as a little bit of a early warning radar right now. Keeping an eye on. There's a lot of volume has just come into those high in these last two candles. There's a lot of volume coming out, and look, the price is still up there. So that's looking quite bullish right now. Like someone is buying a lot of Slerf right now on leverage on Bybit. 1.3 million, 2 million. I wish I could buy 1 million Slerf. I would. It'll cost me $442,000. I wish I could. If I could, I would. For sure, I would. And just let it run, because I think Slerf is going to do very well in the future when Bitcoin goes into price discovery. All right. Easy money life, easy life money. We have some hammer.